Protests have been held in London over the introduction of digital identification. The ID will be needed in order to live and work in the UK.
Well, thousands have actually taken part in this through central London this afternoon, culminating here at Downing Street, where they wanted to make the point right outside the seat of power. And what's interesting about the people gathered here today is the fact that there's so many people that you wouldn't really expect to be at a protest ordinarily. People who just feel very strongly that they feel this is taking society in the wrong direction. They very much think that these digital ID cards are the wrong way to go. They say it's a risk to their security and to their privacy, and they say they will hold protests like this until these ideas are scrapped. Well, the government's insisted that they're going to make people's lives easier if they're introduced in 2029, that it'll be an app on your smartphone, a bit like the NHS app that many people have got, and it will give people access to some of the public services and make life easier, and also to tackle illegal migration as well by proving people's right to work. But these proposals have been criticised by a lot of people who say this is like a digitisation of personal information. It raises some questions, as I say, about where this data and these details go. Well, I've been talking to some people here about what they think. Let's hear what some of the protesters have to say about this idea.
We want our freedom. We need to keep control of our sovereignty. End of. You start down this route and then it just goes on. Yeah?
I'm born here. I live here. I've got an address here. I pay council tax here.
So you just don't think it's necessary?
Nobody wants to be chipped and pinned and corralled and computerised and controlled by the government, which is what this is all about. Digital ID. It's not about keeping immigration down. You don't need... The Navy can do that. The law can do that. It's about controlling us.
Well, it's not just members of the public unhappy at these plans. Political parties have also said they don't support them. The Conservative Party said this is a gimmick and it won't stop the boats. Nigel Farage said he'd oppose the idea. And the Lib Dems say they wouldn't support people being made to turn over their private data. But certainly a very strong feeling here in London. They say they won't stop until these plans are thrown out.